Call of Duty Temporal Warfare. So hold on.
I understand.
Hi, Mark is
NATO, I decided to really concentrate on
no, you have one day to do this. Hi, Mark. It's I'm just gonna listen to what you're talking about, but I need to warn you. The Russians are going to violate Polish airspace with 19 drones, and I recommend.
You don't think that Israel attacking a sovereign state, seemingly with some form of impunity?
Oh. Yeah, you guys are talking about Qatar, right? Anyway, Mark.
Especially if we're talking about Vladimir Putin, would he be looking at the situation with some form of satisfaction?
Shit. Anyway, I recommend using the Vulcan cannons on the F-16s and the autocannons on the F-35s. let your pilots get experience shooting down drones with guns, not missiles. Don't use the Patriot missiles to. The trajectory is interesting on the drones, so Andrew doesn't personally believe that those drones have that accurate. I mean, I don't know. Because the drone trajectory seems to be relatively accurate to it. They're aiming at the resupply airport in Poland, and that's that's a little sketchy.
It's not up to Russia to decide if Western troops can be sent to Ukraine as part of any peace deal.
They're testing Russian. I mean, they're testing. The Russians are testing NATO radar trajectory analysis, like if the Russians are launching an attack on NATO soil, if we would actually figure it out from radar, they're testing it. I think Andrew thinks. So I am not sure. I cannot guarantee, because public information only. Andrew doesn't have classified information, just public news information. There's a resupply. Maybe. Russian drone 19 trajectory. Trajectory part. This better. There we go. That's Airspace project. Yeah. So the exact trajectory is not publicly available, but it flew over. I mean, it flew over northern Ukraine, basically all the way to. But one of the drones gonna the remnants of the drone's gonna hit some guy's house and destroy some guy's house, and it sucks. Because look at cutie pie, Polish. Polish women are kind of hot, Polish women are kind of hot. Yeah, seriously. Anyway. This is a. It's 19 drones total, but it's not all Shahed drones. So I guess some of them are really. There's another kind of drone that they made that shit out of styrofoam. It's like, what the hell? Anyway, the whole thing. The Belarusians also shot down drones too. Apparently, they're saying that some of the drones went off course because of jamming, so the Belarus had to shoot down Russian drones too. So they had to shoot down drones, and no thing. Well, that's interesting when the Belarusians are shooting down drones from Russia too. Because they're explosives, and then if it goes off course, and that's pretty funny. Where both the Polish and the Belarusians had to scramble Air Force to shoot down drones. It's like.
It doesn't appear that he's going to come to the negotiating table. Do you think the West,
anyway,
Donald Trump, yourself?
So it may. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because I read that one of them, at least some of them, was going towards the Polish resupply airport. So deliberate target. Totally have believes it was deliberate target Polish territory. Now veering off. Polish foreign minister said the assessment of Poland NATO forces that they did not veer off or deliberately targeted towards Poland. I mean, yeah, testing.
Never have been a separate sovereign state on its own. So all
Yeah.
crazy stories he goes.
One diplomat suggested the inclusion could have been an attempt to test NATO response or approach targets in Ukraine from an unexpected angle. Malfunctioning in process and intrusion is deliberate. Belarus.
They are able to do that.
Well, that's the thing. You know, the Russians are not stupid, Mark. So if they were going to target NATO, they would actually target Belarus on purpose and then tell the Belarusians that it was. I saw that face. That's what I would do. That's what I would do, because I would deliberately target Belarus too, and then plausible deniability, right? Plausible deniability. So I do not believe that it. I mean,
was in favor of the thing because it was
depends on how the jamming works. I mean,
text Putin up seriously. After
because Putin, that's what I would do if I were the Russians. If I were going to target Poland deliberately, I would target Belarusians deliberately too, and then say that it was jamming that caused it, and then have the Belarusians to have to down drones, so that you can do plausible deniability. So that's what I would do if I were the Russians. That's what it's. But anyway, it's. I don't know if I gave you enough time. You know, I will see if I. I mean, do not waste Patriot. I don't think you launched Patriot, but there's one German Patriot battery that was activated, but do not. I wouldn't fire it. I mean, right? You just mentioned that it was. I would use the last resort, right? If your pilots could not shoot down the drones,
Installing sanctions on Russia? Why is
like if your pilots could not shoot down the drones with their guns, and then finally air-to-air missiles, then use the Patriot missiles. You do not want those drones to hit the target. So, because if they actually hit the airport, they would activate Article 5 possibly. You know, the Russians would force you into a situation where you would be forced to not activate Article 5 while with the NATO. I mean, this woman just absolutely has no classification to know any of this. She doesn't have any. It's September 10th, 1:29 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for me. I am one day in the future, and I mean, let me 1 second. In 4 minutes. Mark, I already saw this. I already saw this on Instagram, so.
Last night, numerous drones from Russia violated Polish airspace. Our air defenses were activated and successfully ensured the defense of NATO territory, as they are designed to do. Several allies were involved alongside Poland. This included Polish F-16s, Dutch F-35s, Italian AWACS, NATO multi-role tanker transport, and German Patriots.
That's the thing,
I commend the pilots and all who contributed to this quick and skillful response. The North Atlantic Council met this morning and discussed the situation in light of Poland's request for consultations under Article 4 of the Washington Treaty.
Yes, Poland has activated Article
expressed
4.
solidarity with Poland and denounced Russia's reckless behavior. A full assessment of the incident is ongoing. What is clear is that the violation last night is not an isolated
I
incident.
might have to watch this 3 times over there.
The Supreme
The
Allied
President
Commander
needs to.
will continue to actively manage our deterrence and defense posture along the entire eastern flank. Allies are resolved to
Mark, I'm going to have to watch this 3
defend
times.
every inch of
President
Allied
Trump needs to
territory.
hear this.
We will closely monitor the situation along our eastern flank. Our air defenses continually at the ready.
Jesus Christ.
This only reinforces the importance of NATO and the path to which allies agreed at our summit in The Hague earlier this year. We need to invest more in our defense, ramp up defense production, So we have what we need to deter and defend.
You're
And
talking
we
to
need to
yourself, by the way.
continue to support Ukraine, whose security is interlinked with our own. And let me conclude by saying that Russia is waging a dangerous war of aggression against Ukraine that continually targets civilians and civilian infrastructure. Allies are determined to step up their support for Ukraine
Yeah, I
in the
saw this
face
whole part on
of
Instagram.
Russia's escalating campaign.
I didn't know you had that Instagram.
With that, I'm willing to take one or two questions.
There you go.
Thank you,
Perfect.
General.
I need to brief the president. That I mean, I don't know if I gave you enough time, Mark, but the president will know, and the president might brief you, and then so. I would not fire Patriot $1 million missile out of 10,000 drill though. I would not fire a $1 million Patriot missile out of 10,000 drill, but tracking from Patriot system might be a good idea.
President Zelensky to
Italian AWACS should be good enough to.
It is only one person who can negotiate with Putin.
I would recommend practice for your pilots.
What he knows now is that
The Vulcan autocannons, and it's still expensive from Dutch F-35, so no.
and other partners outside.
So,
partners
you know,
outside Europe.
I'm gonna.
These are European nations and other countries working together to put in place security guarantees. That
Yeah.
if there is a peace deal,
Yeah, I need to go pee, bro.
he knows.
I always like to say this is all Alexis Renee Blanc's boyfriend's fault. We should just set him up. I have a whole fucking. I need a new girlfriend, Mark. Anyway, I need to go brief President Trump about it, and then a few 2 weeks in passing.
He has to decide.
And maybe I'll mention it.
That's a
Stupid
sovereign country.
heads up,
He was
right?
invaded. He's the only one
I know.
who can decide.
Nothing bad happened, right? Nothing bad happened. Except somebody's house got